Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Pod-Catz. I'm Tate, and I'm here with.
I'm Jose, and I'm here with.
Oh, I'm ready, and I'm here with.
And I'm Tate, and I'm here with you. We have a very exciting episode of Pod-Catz to present to you all today. We are going to be playing the Pokemon TCG, but with a different format. We will be playing GLC, also known as Gym Leader Challenge. And if you're wondering what that is, we have our wonderful buddy Randy here to help explain to you what that is.
Why, hello. Yeah, so Gym Leader Challenge is a fan-made format made by Mahone, I believe. And basically, the concept of GLCs is kind of Pokemon's version of Commander. You're still playing 60-card decks with 6 prize cards, but the main difference is that the biggest difference is that you can only play Pokemon of a singular type. So, like, for example, one of the decks that I'm going to be playing today is Psychic, so every Pokemon in the deck is a Psychic type. You can still play, like, energies of different type, but all of the Pokemon have to fit your color, basically. The other big different rules of the format is that it is a singleton format, so you can only play one copy of each card aside from basic energies, of which you can play as many as you want. Anything with a rule box is banned, so any like Pokemon EX, any Ace Specs, any Pokemon GXV, Radiance, Prison Star, stuff like that, not allowed in the format. And it uses the expanded card pool, so going back to Black and White base set and onwards, with a small ban list of cards that have kind of ruinated the format in one way or another.
Yeah, some of those bans just make the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
Bring Marshadow back. He's done nothing wrong, though.
Hashtag unban Lysander's trump card.
That could stay banned.
Yeah, and basically this is one of those formats that the format kind of really exploded in popularity around Lugia format. Can't imagine why. But it's one of those formats that like really encourages like creative deck building. You can play a lot of your old nostalgic cards that have rotated from standard. Cards that people have a lot of attachment to, things like Town Map and like Versus Seeker, Battle Compressor, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. The only thing you can't do is play stuff like Eevee. Well, you can play Eevee. You can't play any of its evolutions because it goes from a normal Pokemon to all the other colors, unless they Delta Species Eevee.
One day, maybe. We got so close with Terra, but they're all Roblox Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Well, with that, why don't you both introduce to me your deck and the strategy behind it? We'll go ahead and start with Jose.
All right, my deck, I'm borrowing it from Randy. It is like 5 dragons and 60 cards. Mm-hmm. So it's got a whole bunch of like basic dragon type Pokemon that have like really good attacks and really cool abilities. And all I'm trying to do is abuse the fact that if I have only 5 basic Pokemon, well then I don't need to play a lot of cards to search up those Pokemon and then put them into play. And then I could just use all the rest of the deck space to do a whole bunch of other stuff, like play really powerful trainers that you normally wouldn't play. Like I saw Fava in here, who, is just like, okay, why? But he like puts something into the Lost Zone, like a tool or a trainer or I think a special energy.
Yeah, special energy or stadium, I believe.
Stadium, that's what I meant to say. Yeah. So there's like a lot of interesting like choices in here that I'm just like, normally I wouldn't play it. I also have a GX attack because I have Dragonium Z. This is not a rulebook card. This is an item, or it's a tool.
It's a tool, yeah.
So Charizard's in there, right? Because Charizard's a dragon, right?
You will see. We shall see.
Now, the only dragon-type Charizards are rule boxes, unfortunately.
No! Okay. And Randy, you mentioned it earlier, so what is your deck?
So I'm playing Psychic. So this is kind of like a very toolboxy deck. In that I have like Malamar and Xatu in the deck to help accelerate energy to just a wide variety of different kinds of attackers, so I can go for different angles. Like I have Iron Boulder and Zacian in here that can do really good damage. I have like Giratina who can help like set up my board and help spread damage and stuff like that. So it kind of just has like a variety of attack angles, but mostly it's just here to like get energy into play and just do consistent damage.
Cool.
Yeah, Psychic has a good amount of like energy acceleration and card draw, so it kind of just abuses that and displays a bunch of good cards.
So now I'm going to ask you, who between you two do you think has the advantage in this matchup?
Hard to say actually, because like this is a much more like setup focused deck, whereas the Dragons is kind of go.
Okay.
The big advantage that Psychic has is that it has one card Mr. Mime that largely says no to one of Dragon type's attackers, but Dragon can just kind of play around that pretty easily. So it's pretty even, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I selected this with the evenness in mind because I didn't want any type advantage because that's the one thing in GLC that's kind of, other than the whole like, hey, prize cards still exist, but there's more options to like search through your prize cards. Like you got Town Map, you got Gladion, you got History and Heavy Ball still to look through your prizes and find all the cards that you're missing for your strategy. I think the one issue is that you don't have any like pivots out of weakness unless your type has multiple different weaknesses. Like I think water occasionally can pivot from grass to lightning weakness, and so it's not like a water deck versus a grass deck or a lightning deck is always one-sided. Oh, sometimes it has steel weakness because of ice types.
Yep.
But like I chose a deck that typically doesn't have any weaknesses, and then his deck isn't weak to dragon type, so it's like really really nice, but it won't be a one-sided uphill battle for one of us, because if I picked fire and you picked grass, it'd be like, oh, okay, cool, my little guy is going to beat up your big dude because I'm doing twice the number of damage. But you know, also resistances are a thing, I guess, so there's that. You kind of have a rock paper scissors theme going on. It's not like it's an unwinnable battle if you have a weakness, but it is very very difficult if you do.
Yeah, it makes it pretty difficult depending on what your lines are.
Well, with that, so I will be observing today because I am the y'all are the gym leaders and I'm guessing the trainer in this moment. I'm going to be learning.
Yeah.
Cool. So we are going to go ahead. We're going to start a match.
Alrighty.
Okay. So we are all set up to start our match. So is there any different rules here on who gets to go first? How does that work?
It's pretty standard to normal Pokemon. You'll still like flip a coin. The winner decides who goes first. This is a very, very going second format. So if you win the flip, you'll typically want to go second. And in this case, Jose won the flip, so he's going second.
Got you.
Number 2, baby.
Well, in that case, Randy, why don't you start us off?
All right. Well, we do a flip, and I'm starting with a Mew.
Oh, that's a pretty good start.
Yeah, it's a very good start for me. And I'm gonna just use his effect immediately. He's got a thing. Once a turn, if he's in the active spot, I can look at the top 6 cards of my deck, find an item put an item I find there into my hand.
So you're already searching your library. Got it.
Yes.
That's Pokemon for you.
Yep. And that's a pretty good find. I'm gonna find a Quick Ball.
What does Quick Ball do?
So Quick Ball, I can play this card only if I discard another card from my hand. So I'm gonna discard this Psychic Energy, and I'm gonna find a basic Pokemon and put it into play.
Got you. Dang, this is quick.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna start getting a little set up, I think.
Jose, you got a funny face.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Just play Guzmahala, easy.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna find a Ralts to start off with, and I believe that's going to be the turn. Yeah.
All right. 1 second. Let's go. Tag Call searches my deck for 2 tag team cards and put them into my hand.
Okay.
I probably should have started with Nest Ball first, actually. That way I can ensure that I actually do have Guzmahala in deck. But you know, Wii Ball.
Yeah, so people familiar with the Sun and Moon era will recognize Tag Call as usually being able to search up like Tag Team GXs, which obviously aren't allowed in the format. But there's a few playable Tag Team supporters, and so Tag Call is there just for them.
Okay.
Okay. Search 1.
Oh no.
I can search for up to 2. I don't know how many Randy plays.
Well, Guzmahala is obviously in the deck. I think I play Cynthia and Caitlyn, but I might be prized. I don't know, some decks just play the one Guzmahala and the one Tag Ball just because a turn 1 Guzmahala in this deck is so important.
I see how having Singleton in this can kind of nerf you.
Oh yeah. Like, prize cards are kind of everything in this format.
And there's ways for you to mess with the prize cards in this, correct?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a format where we still get to play with Hisui and Heavy Ball, which is just an item that lets you look at your prize cards and grab a basic from them.
Okay.
You can also play Gladion, which lets you just pick up all of your prize cards and replace one of them with Gladion.
Interesting.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm discarding here. I think I'm discarding Basic Energy Arvin.
Seems reasonable.
To go grab Pokemon Tool, a Special Energy, and a Stadium.
Which could be very bad for me.
So Randy, if you were an actual Pokemon trainer, what do you think? What type of Pokemon team would you have if we went off of GLC format? Like, if you were a gym leader, what Pokemon team would you have?
Honestly, probably Dragon.
Dragon?
Like going off of GLC, I think Dragon. I waffle back and forth between Dragon and Normal being my favorite types.
Okay.
Grab Turbo Energize, Prism Energy, Stormy Mountains. We'll play and activate Stormy Mountains, which lets me look for a Dragon or Lightning, Electric type Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm really just like a fan of like aggressive decks, and so Dragon kind of scratches that itch for me.
Cool. So if you were a gym leader and you were a Dragon gym leader, what would you model your gym like?
See, it's so hard to say anything other than just stealing the Dragon design.
I'm
from
gonna
Black
cheat
and
a little
White.
bit. I forgot Double Dragon existed. I'm gonna grab Double Dragon Energy instead of Prism Energy.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go. Oh man, I had the whole deck in my hand. We're gonna ditch Turbo Energize because I'm silly. I'm gonna grab Air Balloon.
Yeah, that was the play I was afraid of making.
Yeah. And we're gonna play Raging Bolt.
Yeah.
I forgot Raging Bolt existed.
Raging
My
Bolt!
boy. Angry Noodle. All right. So that was Stormy Mountain. We're gonna go Grandpa, Nest Ball into. We might as well grab a second little guy just in case something happens. We'll grab Tatsugiri. We're probably not gonna retreat into Tatsu.
Yeah, he's just really good as like a bench sitter, and eventually he'll come up to the active, do his thing, and then run away.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Tatsugiri's a setup mon, so he's very good at just kind of existing.
Also, is that the normal art, or is that like a special art for it?
That's the special art for it.
It's fun. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the fun thing about Gym Leader Challenge is that since Gym Leader Challenge doesn't rotate, like a lot of like the fancy cards that I pick up for standard will just make their way into GLC eventually.
Okay.
Cool. We'll attach Double Dragon to Raging Bolt, and I will use Thunderburst Storm to knock out Mew. It does 30 damage to one of my opponent's Pokemon for each energy attached to him, which is 2 right now. That's 60. Knocked out Mew. I'll take a prize. I want this one.
I will draw. And I will pass.
Oh no, Randy.
Yeah, this. Yeah, unfortunately, this can happen in the format sometimes where somebody just doesn't draw very well.
I will Dragon Headbutt routes to death.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And that's game 1.
Game 2. Yeah, Randy. So you said you didn't want to steal from what?
From
Jim.
It'd be hard to say anything other than just stealing the design from Black and White because I really like the design of that Dragon Gym.
Okay.
Just have like a maze of Drake heads that you have to navigate.
Okay. What about you, Jose? If you were a gym leader, what type of Pokemon would you have a gym based around?
Based on GLC.
Based off of GLC.
Based on my GLC, I mean, I have poured quite a bit of money into my Psychic deck, and so.
So you're just swapped?
Yeah, I would probably be a Psychic gym leader.
I can see it.
Yeah,
And what would you
like
model
based on GLC?
What would you model your gym like?
Oh, I would probably have like a Blaine style gym where I would ask you like questions, mostly math questions.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
just a trivia gym.
Yeah, it's like you either fight this trainer or you can answer this trivia
Oh, you could
question.
style it like a game show though. That'd be fun.
It'd be kind of cute.
Yeah.
It'd be weird for a Psychic type gym leader. I think they're always like trying to do like mental stuff, which is weird because like Blaine's gym has the questions and he's a Fire type gym leader, and then like the other Fire type gym leader that has like a Psychic type gym like gimmick is Flannery from 3rd gen, because her gym has the like hot spring teleportation pads, which is very Psychic coded.
You just have little spheres. They're like the little 20 question spheres that you can buy at the Walmart.
Like a mulligan beard.
I'm not, baby.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Randy, I'm bringing good luck upon you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be going second in game 2.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
For a reminder for those who are unfamiliar, mulligans in Pokemon work that if you don't have a basic Pokemon, you reveal your hand to your opponent and just take a mulligan. And then for every mulligan that you take, your opponent gets to draw an extra prize card, or gets to draw an extra card.
I see.
For each mulligan that they took less than you, if that makes sense.
And like, isn't there like a special rule of like you mulligan 7 times, you just get to get a hand?
Yeah. Judge Ball.
Yeah, we get a Judge Ball.
Yeah.
Oop,
We are approaching Judge Ball status.
Ooh, do I get to be the judge in this scenario?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'll let you judge.
Let's go.
Are you judge certified in Pokemon? I will ordain you a judge temporarily for the next 30
A knight
minutes.
can make a knight.
But no, yeah, I guess if I had a gym and I wasn't a psychic type gym, not based on GLC, I would love a gimmick style gym
Okay.
where I'm not like bound by
Oh,
the
no.
rules of a. Yeah, you're good.
Ooh,
But well, you're
dude.
not bound by the rules of a single type, and it's just like thematically a thing. I really liked that in the Paldea region. That's the Spanish region.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where it's like, hey, the ace in every single team is going to be a Terra type of that type, but it's going to be a Pokemon that has a different type or something like that for each of the gyms. And so like the bug type trainer had a Teddy Ursa as their ace Pokemon,
Okay.
which is not a bug. It's a normal type Pokemon, but it terrestrialized into a bug.
I have a basic.
All right. I can choose to draw up to 3 cards.
Up to
I'm just
3, yes.
not going to.
Just
Yes,
not
fair
going
enough.
to.
Yeah,
Just for viewer experience.
yeah, for our viewing pleasure. And so I'm going.
Yes.
I'll
Pardon
draw a card
me.
for starting. And we'll start off with Stormy Mountains.
All right. Seems good.
Ooh, Misty
Yeah.
Mountain.
If I was to if I was to be a gym leader, just like uncoupled from the GLC gimmick, I'm just steel types all the way.
Steel types. Okay.
Yeah, just have a gym full of like really thick boys. Be like, okay, cool. Here's a problem. Break through this if you can.
Ooh.
We're gonna put a floatstone on Reshiram.
What does Rushman do?
So he has the ability Turbo Blaze. Once during my turn before I attack, if it's in my active spot, I can attach a fire energy to one of my dragon Pokemon. The other D word.
Yes.
But I'm not doing that right now.
Yeah, and then he has a bunch of flavor text.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Pokemon does not attack.
If I'm attacking with Reshiram, I'm in a dark spot.
Yeah.
Understood.
No.
So you're attacking with him, right?
No.
Okay.
He can attach to himself, which is pretty funny.
I'm going to retreat him to Tatsugiri, and I will attract customers. This is the top 6 cards of my deck to try and find a supporter. I'll find one of the best supporters in the game.
Ooh, Lily's Determination. Yeah, that card is very
What
good
does
in
she,
this format.
what does she do?
She sits in my hand until the next turn because I can't play supporter. But
Oh, okay.
I shuffle my hand into my deck and then draw 6 cards. But if I have 6 prize cards, I draw 8 cards.
Oh,
Yeah, so early game, it's insanely powerful.
I see.
All right, go ahead.
I will go ahead and draw. Oh well, there's Mew. I'll go ahead and bench that. I think.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm also gonna play the Sicilian Heavy Ball. Let's take a look at my prize cards.
Ba-da-da-da.
You know, I think I'm fine with these. I will definitely grab the Zacian out of here, which is funny because I don't really want him until late game. I'll deal with
Oh,
that
he's the
later.
dog with the sword.
Yeah, he's the dog with the sword.
Sword Doggo.
Sword
I
dog.
have an Inkay, and I think I'm just going to shuffle him into the deck. I'm going to play a Lily's Determination of my own.
Oh, nice. That's a pretty good card.
His is better.
They're both his.
Yeah.
That one's better.
He owns both of them.
That one's better. Get wrecked, son.
I will.
Oh,
I love you, Father. You said get wrecked, son.
I'm sorry. I'm not ready for fatherhood. Don't put this on me. I'm so glad you're not like 18, so I don't have to adopt you. Cool. No consequences.
No consequences, he says. I'm going to play down an Iron Boulder. This is one of the main attackers of the deck. Does 170 damage for 2 energy, but only if I have the same number of cards in my hand as my opponent does.
That will never happen.
Definitely not. I'm going to play a Fog Crystal, I think.
Ooh, what is a fog crystal?
It lets me search my deck for either a basic Pokemon or a basic Psychic Energy.
Frog crystal.
Yeah, so there's a lot of cards in GLC that are like very type specific, just because like Pokemon likes to print a lot of those, and we have access to all of them.
Right.
And so like Psychic has like Fog Crystal and like Dimension Valley, stuff like that. Dragon always has like Stormy Mountains, Double Dragon Energy, Lance, stuff like that. And so every type has kind of gimmicks that only they can do, and it's just like really interesting. I'm going to attach a Mystery Energy to Iron Boulder, which just gives him two less retreat, and I'm gonna pass the turn.
Draw. We're going to immediately attract customer. See if I can get a different customer in my hand. Oh, all right.
So he's a little sushi, right? He's
Yeah,
he's a little sushi
He's a little
guy.
sushi. They don't eat him, do they?
So yes, actually.
No.
So not represented very well in the card game, but in the video games, there's a Pokemon called Dondozo,
Okay.
and Tatsugiri has the Commander ability. So whenever the two of them are on the field at the same time, then the Tatsugiri will just hop into Dondozo's mouth and give Dondozo double Omni Boost.
The Pokemon's still okay though, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
This is Tatsugiri is the one who makes this decision. And if ever the Dondozo like gets knocked out, then the Tatsugiri just kind of hops out of its mouth and exists on the field again.
I'm just imagining a super intense moment. He's like, "It's my time."
We'll release Determination after Stormy Mountains.
Yeah. See, this is one of the moments where I'm really happy that I have a Mr. Mime in play. Because what he does is he protects all of my benched Pokemon from damage, so like Raging Bolt can't just like attach a Double Dragon and kill the Natu, for example.
That's why he has a little force field in his picture.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, bench barrier effects in Gym Leader Challenge are actually like pretty important. Like most types that have access to it will play it.
Okay.
Dragon's kind of a bit of an exception because like in this build of Dragon, all of your guys are so big you don't really care about snipe damage.
Okay. And you still get prize cards if you destroy one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, correct?
Yeah, as long as you get a knockout, then you get to take a prize card.
Okay.
Oh.
Do it, Jose. You know you wanna.
We're in an interesting position. I think we'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll Poke
All right.
What is Pokegear?
looks at the top 7 cards and adds any supporter I find there to my hand. We'll get Raihan.
Raihan's a pretty good one.
Alright.
Raihan, if your opponent took a knockout last turn, you can attach a basic energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon, then search your deck for any card and put it in hand.
Okay.
Yeah, very, very powerful card, but only if your opponent takes a knockout, so it's a little situational, but it's that card can kind of fuel the Dragon decks, because Dragon has such awkward attack costs.
Gotcha.
We'll Turbo Blaze onto Raging Bolt.
He has to be in the active.
Oh, he has to be in the active.
Yeah,
That's right. Oops.
Womp womp womp.
Go ahead.
I will draw a card. I'm gonna start off with my own Pokegear.
They're the same.
No, his is better. His is. Oh, and y'all's are both shiny. Never mind.
Well, I guess we're doing this.
Marnie?
Close. I'm gonna find an N.
Uh-oh.
Who's this green haired dude?
He's one of the antagonists of Black and White. Before I do that, I'm gonna
An antagonist.
attach a float stone, and then I'm gonna end.
Uh-oh.
So and both players shuffle their hand into their deck. Then we each draw a prize card for each of our remaining prize cards, or draw a card for each of our remaining prize cards. So we'll both draw 6 in this scenario.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. Early game card draw, late game disruption is kind of what it is.
So you just basically got rid of Jose's hand that he was building up.
Also notably, we're both drawing 6 cards.
Yes, we are both drawing 6 cards, which
I
is
forgot the Stormy Mountains. I think that's fine. No, I think I did Stormy.
I think you did. I think you grabbed Raging Bolt.
Yeah. Well, now we have the same number of cards in hand.
Yeah, we sure do.
And it's to your benefit, right?
Yes. So I'm gonna retreat into the Iron Boulder, and I'm gonna use Adjusted Horn for 170 since we both have 6 cards in hand.
Ouch. I guess we'll put Pressure in inactive.
Yeah, and so this deck is playing a lot of these like both shuffle effects. So like it's playing Iono, which will usually put us at around the same hand size. It's playing Marnie, which puts him to 4, me to 5, and then I have to play 1 card, and we're at the same.
Okay.
There's some versions of this deck that play like Copycat and Judge,
Well, Stormy Mountains.
which Judge just shuffles both hands and makes them both draw 4, and then Copycat, you shuffle your hand to the deck and draw equal to the opponent.
Okay.
And so it kind of automatically sets you up.
Grab Drudge again.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
We'll Field Blower the Floatstone.
Ooh. Fair and valid. Field Blower just gets rid of up to 2 tools and or stadiums.
Okay.
So
Put a Wishful Baton on Raging Bolt.
getting rid of Floatstone is pretty big.
This card is attached to. Oh, sorry. I thought it was the other way around. It's not EXP share. It's, no, wait a minute. We don't care about that. Huh. Alright, we're gonna Guzma Hollow. We're gonna discard 2 cards.
Yep.
We're gonna discard.
You know, I sense this Iron Boulder is about to get murdered.
Yeah.
Gonna grab Double Dragon.
Good game.
Yeah, that's a very, very dead Iron Boulder.
Okay, Randy, so what is your favorite gym leader out of like all of Pokemon? Like the actual person that is a gym leader?
Oh, the actual character.
Yeah. So I don't know a lot. Like I've told you, I think I've only played Conquest and I've been playing Black.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of good like gym leader characters. Like, is it Raihan?
The Dragon type trainer?
Yeah, like Raihan's a kind of crazy in a really fun way.
Okay.
Like thinking of all, you asked this question, suddenly I'm blanking on my gym leaders.
Do better.
Lenora is really good and really fun. I really like Clay.
Okay. We're grabbing Lost City, Lux Cape, and Double Dragon.
Absolutely. Oh, I see. You're causing all the problems for me immediately, huh?
Alright, we're gonna put a Cape on Drudge again. We're gonna put Double Dragon on Drudge again. We're gonna play Lost City, getting rid of Stormy Mountain.
Yep.
To explain, Lost City, when a Pokemon is knocked out, it gets put into the Lost Zone instead of into the discard pile. It's Exile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's banishing this Iron Boulder.
And then Lux Cape gives a Pokemon an extra 100 HP. But if it's knocked out, he takes an extra prize card.
Yeah, so now I'm fighting a Druddigan EX, basically.
Yeah.
Fun.
I'm now going to do the Revenge attack, which says if any of my Pokemon were knocked out from an attack by my opponent's Pokemon during the last turn, it does 120 more damage, which is 160.
Yep. So Iron Boulder himself will go into the Lost Zone. Thankfully, everything attached to him still goes to the discard pile. But,
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Gonzo.
That's a bummer, dude.
Yeah, so I can't use him for the rest of the game, which is bad for me.
Very issue.
And I see how that's beneficial in this format because you only have one of him.
Yeah. I'm gonna find this Malamar. Malamar, once a turn I can put a basic Psychic Energy from my discard pile onto one of my Pokemon. So I need to find a way around this Druddigan. I'm gonna start with a Mysterious Tail. Finding an item.
Dragon.
And I think that's kind of the best item I could have asked for here, honestly.
Quick ball.
Quick Ball. And I'm going to be using that. I think I have to discard Gardevoir.
Mm-hmm.
But what about you, Jose? Who's your favorite trainer?
My favorite gym leader.
Sorry, yeah, gym leader.
I think I have to find Giratina.
Oh. I'm not sure. I don't play too many of the Pokemon games. I think like I like to pick gym leaders on aesthetics. Raihan's pretty good just because his like weather gimmick team was like really interesting for a dragon type trainer. Like Pierre, Flannery, Wallace.
What names?
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
pretty good gym leaders.
Okay.
The internet knows.
Yeah,
They know who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play down this Giratina. I suppose the big question is, do I have a way to actually attack this turn? I might not.
Does that not put damage on my guys?
Only if he comes back from the discard pile.
Okay. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
He has an ETB that puts damage on my guys, but only if he comes back from the trash can.
Understood.
Which also gives him the ability to pull him out of the trash can.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I might just not have a way to attack this turn. I'm going to Raihan as a
Oh,
start.
that guy. We just talked about
Yeah.
him.
Put energy into this Giratina. Me losing the Iron Boulder is actually like very detrimental for me.
That's what I was planning for.
I don't have any of those in hand, do I? No, I do not. And the other problem is I don't have any Psychic Energy in the discard pile. This is kind of a disaster for me.
Oof. I believe in you, Randy.
Oh, that's good. I don't.
Field blower?
If you don't believe in yourself, believe in the me that believes in you.
It's gonna have to be this. I don't have to show him what I'm grabbing, thankfully.
Unless you play it immediately.
You can show me, though.
wish he didn't grab a card.
We're gonna make things a little harder for Jose. First things first, I'm gonna get rid of this Lost City because if Giratina goes to the Lost Zone, my deck is dead.
I was trying to. I really wanted to put Giratina in the Lost Zone.
Yeah. And
Staff from a Parallel City.
I'm gonna pass there.
Hella swag.
Yeah, the other cool thing about GLC is that I can like safely pick up some of the like really fancy cards because they're not gonna get rotated.
Right.
And it's not like cards like Guzma or Parallel City are at any risk of getting banned.
Mm-hmm. What's a professor's letter, Jose?
It lets me look for 2 basic energy cards and put them into my hand. We'll grab a fire and an electric.
Grabbing some energies.
Be spooked. Be screwed. We'll put the fire energy on
Trojan.
Oh yeah, I should probably explain what this does. This card is really weird.
Please elaborate for me, because I see there's 2 sides.
Oof. Yeah, that's fair. So Parallel City is a very interesting card in that it's a directional stadium where which way it's pointing actually matters.
Do you get to choose which way you point?
The person who plays it does, yes.
Okay.
And so the red side, which is pointing at me, means that all of my fire, grass, and water Pokemon do 20 less damage, which does not matter because I'm not playing those types.
Mm-hmm.
But pointed at him says that he can only have 3 bench spots.
Oh.
Max Elixir.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the top 6 cards in my deck. Find a basic energy there and attach to my Pokemon anyway, or one of my bench Pokemon. Then shuffle the other cards back. I guess we'll put a grass on
the Bolt.
What happens if you deck out in this format? Do you just lose?
You lose, yeah.
Okay.
Very rarely happens though. Like there's a fire deck that kind of forces that to happen, as well as that's one of the win conditions of like colorless control, but it's not super common.
Okay.
And then we'll quick ball away Full Resist Tenacity, I think.
Yeah, because something you will notice is that in this format in this format you'll notice that we're like searching our decks a lot less aggressively than we would be playing a standard format,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just because we don't have access to like 4 Buddy Poffins and 4 Quick Balls and 4 Ultra Balls and stuff like that.
You're having to find different solutions for each time.
Yeah, we kind of have to just go with the flow and to find our things.
All right. Shuffle. Okay, cool. And we'll Dragon Claw this Mew, which does 120 damage. Nothing else special.
Promote the Giratina and draw a card. Okay, I like having the Zacian because that's about to be very relevant. Well, you did get rid of the card I wanted to play, which is unfortunate. It was a teammate's, by the way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna level ball.
I knew that Iona would be pretty good in that scenario.
What's a level ball?
Lets me search my deck for any Pokemon with 90 or less HP and put it in my hand. I'm gonna find a Ralts. I'm gonna immediately play a Ralts.
Oh. Poor child.
Yeah. Thankfully, yeah, this Ralts normally would be in mortal peril, but thankfully Mr. Mime is keeping him safe.
Okay.
You know, the opposite of what you would expect Mr. Mime to do.
Yeah, no, I just see people dunk on Mr. Mime most of the time.
He looks like a creep.
He does, yes. And
I'm gonna play Counter Energy.
Detective Pikachu didn't help with that either.
Yeah, so this is a fun energy. If it provides a colorless energy, unless I'm behind on prize cards, in which case it provides 2 of any color.
Mm.
And then I'm gonna go for a little bit of disruption. I'm gonna play Marnie.
Okay.
We both shuffle our hands, put them to the bottom of the deck. He'll draw 4, I'll draw 5.
Oof.
Oh, here we go. I finally found my Xatu. So what he does is I can, once a turn, attach a basic psychic energy from my hand to one of my Pokemon. If I do, I draw 2 cards. Or one of my bench psychic Pokemon, I just specify. And so I actually have a board now. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna attach it. No, I don't think that play's gonna come up in this matchup. And I will Shadow Impact. Does 130 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put 4 damage counters on one of my Pokemon. I'm just gonna put it on himself.
130 damage.
Ooh, actually, you swing for 120, don't you? I'm actually gonna put on the Mime.
Yeah.
Not the Mime.
I think that feels a lot safer.
Draw. Interesting. think we're gonna Guzma out Mr. Mime.
You know what? Fair enough.
And then we're gonna go into Reshiram, but Floatstone out back into Druddigan.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh,
They got
Mr.
a
Mime.
Big old KO here.
Mr. Mime,
Yeah, I
no.
think we'll just Dragonclaw for knockout.
Yeah.
Mr. Mime.
I'm gonna promote the Giratina. Like, I'm gonna draw, and I think I need to go for a crazy play this turn. First, I'm gonna rescue Stretcher this Mr. Mime back into play.
Oh.
I really do not want him gone. But after that, I'm gonna Arven.
Okay.
Lets me search for a tool and an item.
I think I know what's going to happen.
Yes. I'm gonna be
But I
finding
don't.
a Fighting Fury Belt and a Field Blower.
What do those do?
So Fighting Fury Belt's a fun one, where the basic, if it's attached to a basic Pokemon, they get plus 40 HP and their attacks do 10 more damage.
Okay.
The relevant one here is the Field Blower, which lets me discard up to 2 in any combination of tools and stadiums. Because what it does is it gets rid of this luxurious cape,
Which also gets rid of my Druddigan.
which means that Druddigan now has, which means that Druddigan no longer has enough HP to survive the amount of damage it has. So it knocks out the Druddigan without attacking, basically, and then
Okay.
whatever he brings up next is probably also going to die.
His bench, he can only have 3 on his bench still, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll play Dragonclaw.
All right. I will draw a prize card for that. I'm going to. See, the funny thing is that his copy of Field Blowers has already been used, so I'm pretty safe to deploy my tools now. So I'm going to be doing that, I think. Because what I can do is I can Fighting Fury Belt onto this Giratina, make him a problem. See, something I didn't account for actually is the fact that I can't attack.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oops.
Wait, yeah, I'm ahead on no, wait, I'm ahead.
Oh, you're ahead.
I knocked out 3 of your Pokemon so far.
Oh, okay, cool. I cancel attack then. I will do that then. I'm gonna Shadow Impact.
Now y'all are tied.
Shadow Impact 40 into the Mime again. Yeah, now we're tied. So now that counter energy gets turned off.
This is a lot different than the first game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this one's a lot tighter.
Arven myself.
Yes.
Fighting Fury Belt gives an extra what?
An extra 40 HP. So relevantly is no longer in KO range of Raging Bolt. I'd cry if he has a tool scrapper. Which just scraps tools. It does exactly what it says on the tin.
Interesting. Okay, yeah. Oh, whoa, yeah. I don't know what's going on. That's crazy, Jose. Really?
Yeah, while he's looking, I can explain one of the funny lines that I almost went for that doesn't really work in this specific matchup.
Please do.
But Natu is actually a relevant attacker in this deck.
Really? Okay.
He's got a Delta, a like primal ability, I think is what they were called, which gives him like some sort of extra benefit. And his says that he can attack twice.
Oh.
Reset Stamp and Air Balloon.
Yeah. Psywave sucks. Don't use that attack. This deck plays some
We'll
TMs.
reset your stamp.
Ooh, that hurts.
What does that do?
Shuffles his hand into his deck and he draws a card for each of his remaining prize card.
Oh,
So he's going to make me shuffle my giant hand away and draw 3.
Yikes.
We'll play Ultra Ball.
Which, after the Marnie that I did to him, fair enough.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But basically, there's a suite of TMs, which are tools you can attach to a Pokemon that gives them extra attacks.
Okay.
And one of the tools in this deck is Blindside, which just, for 3 energy, does 100 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon that already has damage counters on it.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can pair that with this Giratina that can spread damage counters on your opponent.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
And you can, like, attach a TM, you can attach a TM and then use Blindside twice.
We'll Night Stretcher for this energy, and then we'll Turbo Blaze it onto Raging Bolt.
Mhm.
And then we'll retreat into Drago.
Did you
Drago for 3. 1, 2, 3. Holy crap. Attach return. Now we're doing, what is this, 120 damage to any Pokemon I want, unless you Mr. Mime?
I have a Mr. Mime, yeah.
Yeah. Nest Ball? Let's see.
Yeah, I'll see. Try and protect this Raging Bolt.
Oof.
Or kill the Mr. Mime.
Oof.
Maybe I shouldn't have attached to Raging Bolt.
If you want to roll back, I'm fine with that.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, because the thing that I'm afraid of here is that I'm pretty sure his deck is playing a copy of a card called Hex Maniac,
Okay.
which just says that all Pokemon have no abilities, which would mean that Mr. Mime gets turned off, which means that he could Thunderbolt Store on my bench, but he can't this turn because he Arvin.
Right.
Yeah. Escape Rope.
Ooh. I have to choose my least favorite child to die, huh?
Maybe.
Am I giving up Malamar?
Oh, Escape Rope, we both swap Pokemon, but he swaps first.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna play risky.
Really?
I think I'm gonna give up the Mime.
Okay, we'll put right on the play.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Draw. Okay, well that's helpful. Found a U-turn board.
Yeah. Oops.
Ooh, what's U-turn?
U-turn board lets me it gives the attached Pokemon one less retreat cost. But if the U-turn board is ever discarded for play, it goes back to my hand instead.
Okay.
So if like the Mime gets knocked out, I'll just get the U-turn board back.
I see.
I don't have any great avenues to attack this turn, unfortunately. Because somebody put my hand down to 3.
Who did that?
It was me, right?
Yeah, I think I'm blaming Tate on this one.
Blame me. I want the validation.
I blame you, Tate.
Yes.
I don't like Koraidon being there, honestly.
He's just he's a dragon, but he looks kind of like a lizard to me.
Yeah.
There's a bike.
He's a bike? Wait, what?
Yeah,
he's
there's
a
a
bike.
Let me see this guy. How is that a bike?
See his chest?
Oh my gosh, it's a wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a bike.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Do you ride him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
See, he's got little antenna too.
No, there's the handlebars.
There's the handlebar.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna pass.
Heck yeah. Draw.
What is Pokemon?
Baby, don't hurt me.
Land of your imagination.
Oh.
Are we both sitting here on small hands?
Yeah, I got little tiny baby hands. Go ahead.
I got a big head, tiny arms. Name that movie.
Meet the Robinsons.
Yes.
Yeah.
I take a prize card. That's actually bad if I do.
No,
Yeah,
that's
that'd be
one
really
of the
bad.
questions for your trivia, Jim.
Oh yeah, no, we can't do that. That's a trademarked IP. So
Oh, darn.
I'm gonna Ultra Ball away an Iono and a Monkey
I
Dory.
knew you had Ultra Ball in hand.
I'm just kind of ditching everything to try and draw cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really need energy. So I'm gonna Ultra Ball for this Curlia, which its relevant thing is I can once a turn discard a card from my hand and draw 2 cards.
Fun.
Which I'm gonna be getting rid of the final card in my hand to do that. The final card in my hand being a Guzma,
Oh, hilarious.
which I hate getting rid of, but is strictly necessary here.
He looks like a cool dude.
Oh dear.
Guzma's like the coolest. Actually, I changed my mind. Guzma's my favorite gym leader. He's not a gym leader
though.
There's no gym leaders in that, so he's my
Pass.
favorite.
What game is he from?
Sun and Moon.
There's no gyms in Sun and Moon?
No.
No.
Sun and Moon kind of mix it up with like a more like coming of age
Go
style kind of like sequence.
Okay.
Yeah. Instead of gym leaders, there's a whole bunch of little like trials where you're fighting like big versions of or like slightly bigger alpha Pokemon. They're called something else, I think.
Interesting.
Totem
Thank you.
Pokemon.
Totem Pokemon, okay.
Mysterious Treasure Away this technical machine.
So let's
Blindside.
look for any psychic type Pokemon.
Ooh, the psychic type Pokemon that I want to grab is prized.
Fossil Fighters is still superior.
Fighters?
Fossil Fighters.
Fossil Fighters?
DS
I
game,
guess-
fight dinosaurs instead.
I guess I'm gonna grab Blacephalon, which funnily enough would be live right now, but I don't have a way to scoop up any of my Pokemon at the current moment.
Yeah. 2 energy puts 4 damage on a Pokemon, but if your opponent has exactly 3 prize cards, then it does 12 damage counters, which is 120 damage.
Ah.
I will go ahead and Clairvoyant Sense back onto this Giratina so he can attack again finally.
Oh yeah.
Draw 2.
Let's go.
Like right on. I hardly knew you.
Yep, and that's going to be exactly enough for a knockout. Because I go into the Giratina. I will use Shadow Impact, which does 130 plus 10 because of the Fighting Fury belt, so which is exactly 140. And I'm gonna go method not to.
Yeah, I think we will go into Rush. How much extra HP does Fighting Fury belt give?
40? 40, so he's at 170. So he's just outside our range of a fifth energy. See, I am like genuinely terrified of him like having a fire and something else, or just like X-Maniacing me.
Yeah. I think. Goodness.
It's not prized, it's in my discard pile.
Oh, yeah, Gardevoir.
Yeah.
I think we'll swap into Draco.
Malfoy?
Boss out Curlia.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then we will Dragon Sword to draw 2. Ridiculous. And then we'll pass.
Alright, I'll draw. Funnily enough, don't have a way out of this Curlia right now.
Hell yeah. That's what I'd love to hear.
Stalling the game.
See if I can find it. Yeah, this will sometimes happen of like you'll just have like these really technical games. I am gonna refinement. I'm gonna get rid of this strange timepiece, which doesn't do anything in this matchup. We'll draw 2. Oof.
And let them devolve a psychic type Pokemon.
You know, actually, hold.
Actually, factually.
Supportive Rare is gonna be Tulip.
Ah, Tulip.
I don't have any energy in the bin, which is the problem.
What does Tulip do?
It lets them get back up to a combination of 4 psychic Pokemon or psychic energy.
Yep, which I only have 3 psychic Pokemon, but one of them is a Gardevoir.
Which is important.
Yeah.
Understood.
So I'm going to evolve into Gardevoir, and I'm immediately going to Shining Arcana. Once a turn, I can look at the top 2 cards on my deck. I can attach any number of basic energy I find there to my Pokemon in any way I like, and the others go to the hand. Well, I will get ready to retreat, and I will pass the turn.
Draw.
It's the final countdown.
Well, Mysterious Treasure, discarding Raihan.
Yes.
Look for any dragon Pokemon. Oh no, we have no dragons. What will I do? We're gonna crit. Oh. I can't retreat out of Drago.
Yeah, unless you find like a. Oh, your floatstone's gone, isn't it?
Yeah, floatstone's gone. Well, okay. Let's Mysterious Treasure.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see here.
Is that your deck right now?
Yeah, this is my deck.
Ooh.
Hilarious. Okay.
Out of dragons?
Yeah. I was using it to pitch cards from my hand.
Oh yeah, just a Dragon Horde.
Yes. We'll put a Muscle Band on Raging Gold.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
And then we'll Dragon Sword. Draw 2 cards.
You're doing 1/3. Oh, that's okay. So you can knock out the Gardevoir with Bolt now, if you can find a way out of the Drago.
Because if Yeah. I'm in an interesting position, I think.
Oh yeah.
Kill John Lennon.
We're trying. Yeah, very slow and technical game. These are the kind of games I love in GLC.
Go ahead.
I will draw. That almost helps. I will Shining Arcana. Hope I can hit that second energy. I sure don't.
Phone number I recognize.
Huh. I suppose we still just mad chillin', huh?
Yeah?
I'll pass the turn.
My goodness.
Draw. Big tag call?
think the Guzman was already used, yeah. Just by just getting out a hand dragon card again.
Yeah, you know it. We're gonna try to at least. Dragon Horde. Can't, actually.
It's a muscle band on the bolt, right?
It is a muscle band on the bolts.
My brain was like, yeah, there's a Fighting Fury belt. I have to play around the extra HP. No.
Gosh. Gosh, Mickey.
Gosh, indeed.
So Randy, what is the longest GLC game you've played?
This
This one's actually is approaching it, but there was a game that I played at one of the regionals, I believe. I was playing Dragons against Colorless Control, and Colorless Control just tends to make games go long anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was a pretty big grind fest.
Okay.
So we have a Crispin.
Draw one. Hilarious.
So if I can't retreat this turn, he likely has a means of attack.
Silent Lab.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Okay, so basic Pokemon no longer have abilities.
Oh no. You're doomed. In a polite way.
It's fine.
Energy?
Dimension Valley.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna bounce that stadium immediately.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I did draw a Dark Energy.
Funny.
Because I really kind of wanted to attack with Gardevoir, but it looks like that's not going to be in the cards. I will Arcana. Yeah, I'll go and Shiny Arcana. Oh, where were you turns ago? That's fine. I will hard
Retreat for
retreat.
one less. No?
No, it's I attack
attacks
for
cost
one
one
less.
less. Okay.
I'm gonna go back into the.
Ooh.
I think I'm gonna go into Zacian so I stop spraying damage on my own board. I think. I will Malamar that Psychic Energy from the discard pile onto the Gardevoir. I do think I want to attack with Gardevoir here eventually.
Sword Dog.
And I think we'll just Limit Break.
Here's a Reshiram. 140 is rough.
Yeah. Especially because it's repeatable.
Yeah.
Basically, this attack does 50 damage, but if my opponent has 3 or fewer prize cards, it does 90 more.
Okay.
We'll grab back some energies.
Yeah. Make this Raging Bolt ridiculously huge.
Raging Bolt.
Oh.
Turbo Blaze attached.
You're in the dark place. You're in the dark
We're
place.
in the dark place, Randy.
Oh no.
Dark place.
We'll retreat.
Yep.
We'll Hex Maniac.
Oh!
Ooh.
There it is.
What's Hex Maniac do again?
Each Pokemon don't have abilities anymore.
Which means that Mr. Mime doesn't have abilities. And also on my turn, I won't have any abilities.
Yeah, I guess we're just killing Zacian though.
Yeah, that's fair. At which point I think I could just come up and Tina for game. Yeah.
Dear Lord Almighty.
There's the card I was looking for all game.
The scoop up next. Okay.
Yeah. And then this was the prize card I took.
Oh. Well, that's GLC.
That was the rest of my deck.
Yeah, my deck was also incredibly small.
So if you folks are actually interested in doing GLC, we actually host it once a month up at the shop. So if you're interested in doing that, check out our calendars. We're trying to get more people to play. Jose says it's a lot of fun. Randy says it's a lot of fun. And I hope if you watch this, you notice it is a lot of fun.
This game was fun. No, it was pretty fun. It was a head scratcher for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And if anyone wants to try out GLC but doesn't have a deck because some of the cards in the card pool in this game are like 20 years old, then I have 10 decks assembled at all times, one for each type.
You hear that?
Additionally, you can play cards that are in World Championship decks too.
Okay.
That way, it helps you kind of build some of those decks because some of these cards are really difficult to find, and so the regular versions of the cards are really expensive. But you can play the signed World Championship versions of the cards that are not legal for tournament play typically.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you can also play like Japanese cards, which is pretty big for Pad right now, especially.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a $10 uncommon that's like 10 cents in Japan,
Oh,
just because they've had perfect order.
right.
But it also helps with some cards like the biggest example is Tropical Beach, which is a card that it was only given out to people who attended the World Championships, and so it is like a $500 card. But it was used in Worlds winning lists. So
Okay.
World Championship decks versions exist out there, and those are like 25, 30 apiece, which is much easier pill to swallow.
Right. Yeah.
If you play a beach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like very, very few decks play Tropical Beach, but the ones who want it, boy do they want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that like heals 20.
It shuffles your hand to the deck, draw 5, end your turn. Oh no, draw up to 6, end your turn.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's really, really good for control decks that don't plan on really attacking all that much. Or the Fire Mill deck really, really wants it.
Yeah. I don't play it in mine, but I also don't play that one a lot.
Yeah,
Bad. So bad.
it's really funny, but if your opponent plays a Guzma once, your entire strategy just kind of crumbles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we did it. GLC. If you want to play, I'm gonna get in camera shot. If you want to play, come down to the shop. We do it once a month. Check out the calendars, and we'll see y'all there. So, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.